See love in all things. I see love flying in the air, walking on the land, running up the stairs and shining with smiles.
Hello everyone, this is Chrism, and I'd like to invite you to another conversation about your Kundalini awakening experience. In this conversation, I'd like to discuss dizziness, what people sometimes refer to as vertigo, although really it is more of a dizzy nature than vertigo. Vertigo, you know, being kind of having a height issue or kind of leaning out over a height and having an issue based on that. The dizziness can come when the Kundalini begins its agenda of transformation upon the inner ear. In the human body, there is an inner reservoir of fluid that helps us to maintain balance. When the Kundalini comes and begins to transform that area, you can have a very, very, very severe imbalance issue, and you will get dizzy. You can get so dizzy that you will just pass out. Okay, pass out on the side of the road or in a room, or typically it won't happen behind the wheel of a car unless that is a karma agenda that you have to balance. This dizziness may come more than once. It typically is not 24/7. Sometimes it can cause you, it can cause your head to turn, like you keep trying to catch up with the world as it spins by. And that can really, you need to stay away from the car at that point. Do not get behind the wheel. It will come, it will go, it will come, it will go. Allow this, understand what is happening. Don't be afraid. You're not afflicted with a disease or an inner ear imbalance. More correctly, your inner ear is being transformed. Okay, you're gaining in this experience due to the transformation of the inner ear, and you'll feel some pressures in the eustachian tube, the tube that goes to the ear, to the back of the throat, and you know, the ear itself. You'll feel a lot of different sensations going on with that. You'll feel pressures inside your head. They will come, they will go. You are literally being worked on and transformed by the Kundalini within. So nothing is wrong. Everything is going as it needs to go. And yes, there is a level of discomfort associated with this, but it does not, once it's done, it's done. I haven't had a period of dizziness in over, 18, 19 years, since that was done for me. And so I don't want you to think that this is an endless type of a dizziness. Oh my gosh, I always have to be in fear of getting dizzy while I'm driving or walking or whatever. No, that's not the case. It will come, and like many of the Kundalini phenomena, especially the transformative phenomena such as Kriyas and some of the other things, the phenomena will come, it will make its changes, and it will go. By going, I mean that you will acclimate to it. Okay. So with the dizziness, know what is occurring. It is a transformation of your inner ear. Nothing is wrong with you. You don't need to go to the hospital unless you want to. I certainly am not going to say, oh, don't go to the ER. I love the ERs. I think they're wonderful places for people to have emergency treatment. Excellent. I can't say enough nice things about the ER. But if you don't need to go, maybe that's not something you want to spend a lot of money on. They'll give you every kind of test. They'll put you up in there for observation. They'll give you a CAT scan, MRI, all these different types of things. If they're honest, they won't say, here, take this SSRI drug and you're going to be on it for the rest of your life. If they're honest, they'll just say, Mr. Chrism, we weren't able to find anything wrong with you. Why don't you just, take a few days, take it easy, and, if it comes back, talk to your doctor. Okay. If it's of a Kundalini origin, you don't need to go to the hospital. You just need to relax and let those changes be made. And as you do so, and as you relax, the dizziness will fade, and you'll be just fine. I am filming this in my neighborhood, outside, in the front yard, under a tent, with the garden behind, and the little chickies right off to my right there. So, you're going to hear some ambient noise behind me, and I hope it's not too distracting. But anyway, thank you for listening and watching.
I